Going to Hawaii.
Oh, are you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is this, will we be doing another Marvel Weekly News while you're in Hawaii?
I don't know. Maybe it's the
Okay.
end of July.
Oh, that's a ways away. Okay, Marvel Weekly News.
Hi.
So what if season 2 is done?
I'm 3 episodes in, 4 episodes in.
We're finished.
Shit.
Yeah, it was uneven, I would say. There were some really good episodes. There was some episodes I could have done without, but that's like
That was season
that's
one.
kind of the overall of what if is.
Absolutely. There should be a bunch of episodes and or ideas that are like,
Some aren't going
ah,
to hit home, and some are with different people.
and that's fine.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
fine. And that's what it should be. Um, I think they're catering a little bit too much to, well, not catering, but they're trying to maybe cater a little bit too much to whatever, playing it safe. I guess you know what I mean. Safe stories, stuff like that. Um, but again, I haven't finished it yet.
Yeah, there was a report they canned a Spider-Man story. That was pretty dark.
Yeah, like Blade Runner Dark. They said
Yeah. They also canned this one.
yes. We talked about this last week, you and I privately.
Movie TV recently spoke with Marvel's What If director and executive producer Brian Adams about the successful launch of the animated series sophomore season, and Andrews surprisingly revealed that the show's creative team wanted to do a Star Wars MCU crossover. The topic arose when the interviewer asked about the possibility of future What If installments getting even more outlandish, with potential scenarios putting Hulk versus a xenomorph or Doctor Strange versus Luke Skywalker. Now they could do Hulk versus Xenomorph because Marvel, well, I mean, Marvel owns Aliens now, but then
Did that
also
happen?
and they are doing
So what crossover has Aliens had so far? Obviously, they've had a bunch.
Predator,
Predator, obviously, but I meant in more along the lines of like,
Batman.
yeah, it was Batman, Ninja Turtles, if I'm not
Did they
mistaken.
do a Ninja Turtles Aliens crossover?
I could have swore that they did, but I fucking could be wrong. Um, I'm trying to remember all the. Also, we were talking just beforehand in a different video. You should watch
Yeah.
the other video about Mike Del Mundo, and he did a lot of series, including Uncanny X-Men, Avengers, Elektra, and Immortal Hulk. And he also was in the group of creators who formed the deal with Substack.
Say that again. I missed that.
He was one of the original group of creators who formed a deal with the subscription-based
Right, Substack.
newsletter.
Who's
Substack,
he?
yeah.
But who's he? I missed the name.
Oh, Mike Del Mundo.
Oh, Mike Tomoto. Okay.
Yeah.
I think Kevin really doesn't want to cross certain streams, but we did pitch it. We actually had a Star Wars Marvel crossover, so I think it's absolutely doable. I just don't know if Feige wants to cross those streams, but it's really funny once you get to the realization of why. You go, oh, right, it totally makes sense. It won't rain on anyone's parade, but it was just a love letter to old school Star Wars. It was great. I don't know if we'll ever be able to do it. We have thought about that stuff. Andrew went on to had well that while Feige said no. He's managed to sneak Easter eggs into various episodes, but Disney sometimes nixes them. I've tried to put Easter eggs, all these different things that Disney actually owns, but they're really sharp about, oh, no, they spot that shit. We did sneak a TIE fighter. I don't think anyone will ever be able to see it, but in a shot where Star-Lord T'Challa runs in, there's a spaceship around him, and one of the shots when it goes by, it's maybe a motion blurred, there's a TIE fighter in there.
What?
I don't
No
know
way.
if you'll ever see it, but technically it's been painted, it's in there, so that's when we were able to get in. Yeah, they should be a bit more loose with the what if crossovers. Do all the crossovers of the things you own. Yeah, it's what ifs are supposed to be fun and whimsical, and not supposed to be too serious.
Yeah.
At least for me. Okay, so Marvel tried to poach the DC's Jim Lee to take charge of the newly relaunched X-Men run. Jim Lee's X-Men run is rightly considered one of the most influential, iconic periods in the history of the Mutant Team's comic book series. In 1991, along with writer Chris Claremont, took over Uncanny X-Men starting with issue 248 and remained on the series until issue 280. X-Men 1 later became the best-selling comic book of all time, though Lee eventually left Marvel Comics to help found Image. These days, he's DC Comics publisher and COO, making him a pivotal part of what we see from those characters on page and screen. The X-Men are currently undergoing some major changes thanks to the end of the Krakoa era, and while we don't currently know what's next for the team, it sounds like Marvel was hoping Lee might take charge of the planned relaunch. Talking on his Robservations with Rob Liefeld, oh god. The Deadpool co-creator revealed that Marvel approached Lee about leaving DC last spring and wanted him to illustrate the next X-Men series. He'd have also been enlisted to shape the franchise moving forward, and we'd be shocked if he wasn't eyed for some sort of executive role to boot. There's no way Lee would just leave to write or ink X-Men and not have an executive role of some guy. He's not going back to being just a writer and an artist.
Right.
For any number of reasons, Lee chose to remain with DC. I mean, any number of reasons? I'm sure he's getting paid a crap ton. They're just about to relaunch the DCU with James Gunn, which he'll have influence over. I'm not sure he would have a ton of influence over the MCU if he were to come over, unless that was something that, was part of the deal. Still, we can't help but thinking how exciting the legendary artist's Marvel return would have been for both X-Men and X-Men fans. Marvel Comics has also shared the first official details about Free Comic Book Day 2024. It's Blood Hunt / X-Men #1, an upcoming one-shot will offer our first glimpse at the team's post-Krakoa status quo. You can read about it more below. So there's the first shot of... So Mr. Fantastic's there. I think Blood Hunt's a crossover event. Another one, clearly, from Spider-Man and...
It looks very dope.
Yeah. So time once again for a shot of all new Marvel goodness, absolutely free. First witness the overture of this summer's major crossover event starring the Avengers, Blood Hunt. Then get a glimpse of the future of mutant kind as Jubilee learns you cannot go home again. In Free Comic Book Day 2024, Blood Hunt X-Men The Long Night arrives. Take your first bite of this upcoming saga from writer Jed McKay. It sees the vampires of the Marvel Universe step out of the shadows and plunge the world into darkness, starring Avengers, Moon Knight, Doctor Strange, and of course, pop culture's iconic vampire hunter Blade. Blood Hunt promises to leave a profound mark on the Marvel Universe. I'm 5 issues into the current Blade run. It's been pretty good.
Okay.
Not sure how it's going to lead in. I'm not sure if it will lead into this or not, but
yeah. Is there a script there for a movie? They're looking for one.
No, you would need some backstory in order to.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
As a side note, I was wrong. Ninja Turtles didn't do a crossover with Aliens. I really thought they did, but they didn't. It was actually, of course, the one you mentioned, Batman. And of course, I also forgot that they did a crossover with Superman, Green Lantern, the JLA versus Predator, and Aliens, I think. And then Judge Dredd versus Aliens. And also Buffy the Vampire Slayer versus Aliens.
Really?
And Vampirella.
I mean...
Huh.
The Buffy one is weird.
Oh, yeah.
20th Century Fox must have really been between those movies. We need to make some quick cash. Let's
stretching, dude. That's a stretch.
Let's license the Xenomorphs.
I'm kind of interested in the Judge Dredd crossover, though.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to track
2002 to 2003.
I'm gonna have to track that one down. Actually, that one might be good.
Judge Dredd versus Aliens Incubus. Okay. You know, it's good when your favorite band is mentioned.
Okay, well, that's not. Okay.
Okay.
The Ultimates is getting a new ongoing series from Marvel and Comics, from Marvel Comics. In the pages of Ultimate Universe number 1, Iron Lad, Tony Stark assembled a new team of heroes, including Captain America, Thor, and Lady Sif. It appeared the stage was being set for a new version of the Ultimates, though the doors closed on that when the group was seemingly killed in an explosion. Well, this is the world of comics we're talking about. Somehow they all survived. Wow. Marvel Comics recently revealed the plans for this May's free comic book day. It said that Spider-Man / the Ultimate Universe number 1 will see the start of the ongoing series set in Marvel's new Ultimate Timeline. It adds, by the time it comes out, readers will have met the new Ultimate Spider-Man, Ultimate Black Panther, and Ultimate X-Men. Now, a new team of Ultimate heroes emerged to help put this twisted universe on track towards a hopeful future. A story by Dennis Camp and Juan Frigeri.
Are these comics the
alternate universe
in relation? Yeah, well, is it relation to the Ultimate Spider-Man that's happening right now? Is that separate?
Yeah? So
okay.
I think it's in the same universe.
Okay.
Yeah, the Ultimates had 4 issues. It came out. I think it ended 2 months ago. It was pretty good. It had the Maker involved. Yeah, so I'll pick that up. I'll read it for sure. So, spoiler for Ultimate Spider-Man. 3, 2, 1. Ultimate Spider-Man number 1 reveals how Peter Parker got his powers and delivers a huge twist. So, bear in mind that this is an alternate universe. But,
okay.
Marvel Comics...
sorry, this is Earth. Which one? Is it 6106 or something they said?
1610, I think.
1610.
Maybe. Oh, no, wait. A duplicate Earth of 616 that was corrupted by the Maker.
Oh. Okay.
It's hard to keep track of all these Earths.
So many Earths.
Marvel Comics launched the new Ultimate Spider-Man today, and the series offers a very different take on the wall crawler that we've both seen on 616 and Earth 1610, the original Ultimate Universe. Duplicate Earth of 616, this reality was corrupted by the Maker when he set out to stop the world's superheroes from ever being created. He later formed a secret council to rule the world from the shadows, which I thought was a really interesting idea, the way they set that up. I hope that continues.
Did you read this already?
Not Ultimate Spider-Man number 1, but the Ultimates, the new series with the Maker, yeah.
Okay, because I might pick this up. I might pick it up and read it.
Yeah, the head of the shadowy council that's ruling the world is pretty interesting. The Maker's council blew his headquarters up and framed the time traveler for thousands of deaths. Among them, there were Aunt May, Norman Osborn, Emily Osborn. However, in this reality, 35-year-old Peter was never bitten by a radioactive spider and works a lot at the Daily Bugle alongside his Uncle Ben. Yes, Ben Parker never died in this reality and is in fact good friends with J. Jonah Jameson. They both quit their jobs when the Kingpin takes over the board and decides to shift the spotlight away from what really happened during the attack. This is not only a big change. Matt Murdock is now a priest, and Peter and Harry Osborn have only met a couple of times and aren't even friends. Growing increasingly dissatisfied with his life, Peter talks to Mary Jane, who he's married to and has 2 children, Richard and May, and decides it's time to make a change. We return to the previous night and learn Peter received a packet from Iron Lad, which were sent to him 6 months in the future. Tony tells Peter he was supposed to be one of the world's greatest superheroes and reveals that in 6 months he will return and hopes to see Spider-Man and the more restored heroes alongside him to free the world. Peter opens the orb sent to him. Inside is a spider that was meant to bite him and a Picotech stealth suit, which looks an awful lot like a symbiote. He realizes he wants the life he lost. He lets the spider bite him and then suits up. With that, the world has regained Spider-Man.
Wow.
Okay. Oh yeah, there's that one.
Oh, that's crazy.
Come bite me, little spider. Yeah.
Whoa.
That's not, I don't know. That's hard to see the suit though.
Yeah, that's cool though, right there. Yeah. Fuck.
So
that's cool.
A different take on this origin.
Damn.
Finally, this is kind of Marvel, but it's more Image, but it started on Marvel first. So Ed Brubaker, who is one of the great comic writers of all time, and Sean Phillips' criminal graphic novel will be adapted for television by Amazon. Prime Video has given a series order to a television adaptation of Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips' Criminal ongoing comic book series. The series was first published under Marvel Comics Icon imprint before shifting to Image. The first issue was released in October 2006, and to date there have been 5 graphic novel volumes released, which collects the first 38 issues. I just got sorted the first hardcover, which I think has the first 15 or 20 issues in it. Just got that in last week. Before I even knew this was happening, I'm just like, people have, I missed, comics from 2000 to 2015. So I'm going back and reading those, the stories that people enjoy most. And this is one of them. Prime Video is fast tracking the series, which was previously hampered by the WGA SAG-AFTRA strike. With the pilot script complete, up next will be casting and filming. Brubaker is heavily involved in the show, having written the pilot. He also serves as co-showrunner alongside Jordan Harper. This announcement is the latest development in Brubaker's transition from comics to television. After working at Marvel and DC Comics, Brubaker has most recently worked on Westworld. He also served as a co-showrunner for Batman Caped Crusader animated series for Amazon, which hasn't come out yet, right?
Yeah, it's not. No, that's not out yet.
Yeah.
But shouldn't that be soon? Here, I'll check.
The graphic novel is a 3-time Eisner Award winner, taking home trophies in 2007, 2012, and 2019. So look for that coming to Amazon probably next year, probably 2020. I wonder if they'll. I wonder if they would alternate this and Reacher. Like this, so it was what? Was it 2 years between season 1 and season 2 of Reacher?
I'm not sure. I'm gonna say 2 years probably, but I'm not sure.
Was never mind. I was totally wrong. It was only a year between Reacher season 1 and 2. It feels like longer. Interesting.
Doesn't say the timeline on Cape Crusader.
No?
Yeah, it's so weird.
Oh yeah, it feels like longer, but well, I guess.
Yeah, very
oh wait,
weird.
February 2022. Yeah, so it was. Oh yeah, it was almost 2 years. Because if it's January 2022, then it's a year to January 2023, and it just started. So it was. I don't know. It wasn't a full 2 years, but it was 22 months. So they could alternate if they're looking for some crime, alternate. So Criminal would be next year, and then Reacher would be a year after that.
Yeah.
Although Alan Richardson might suddenly get very busy. Maybe some DC stuff. I don't know. So look for Criminals coming to Amazon, and if you don't want commercials, you're gonna have to pay another $3 a month.
I can tell you right now.
Yeah.
That finally hit my
inbox,
my account.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It is so many fucking ads. 30 seconds every segment. Dude.
Wait, for Amazon it already hit you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as I got the email, I paid it right away. I'm like, I don't want ads. It's $3 extra a month. I don't care.
They got you.
They got me.
Can't let them win. I hate it.
Well, they're all gonna win. There's gonna be like 4 companies left at the end of this
multi-billion-dollar company, multi-profit per year billion-dollar company, and I gotta pay them an extra $3 for no fucking ads. Also, sorry, sidebar, but it's just so upsetting. Did you see that Google is removing features from their Google Assistant, which is the thing that you fucking talk to in your Android phone?
I have an Android phone. I've never used Google Assistant.
Okay.
We're an Amazon house. We use Alexa to run our lights and stuff, and our smart plugs, but we don't.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like the ability to one of the things was set your alarm, right? So you can say the G word. I'm gonna say it because it's gonna do it. It's like fucking set my alarm for 9:40.
Yeah.
Apparently,
they removed
there's
that?
certain things. apparently there's certain things that they're removing, and that's maybe one of them.
Assholes.
They said that you can still set regular alarms, but you can't set any other alarms. I don't know what that fucking means, but it's just like astronomically insane. Like some
maybe
of the
you
searches.
can't set scheduled alarms anymore. Like I want I want an alarm every Monday to Friday, 8 o'clock. Hey Google. Oh,
Sure.
sorry.
Yeah. Oh,
I said a bad word.
Oh god, yeah. And all the devices are popping up. But yeah, it's I feel like it's kind of ridiculous. And apparently one of the main reasons why is that they said it was for user experience to make it more streamlined.
Oh,
fucking
please.
bullshit. They laid off a bunch of people from that team, so they don't have enough people to support the fucking features anymore.
You know what's gotten worse with since they started YouTube started blocking people who had ad blockers. So I signed up for premium. The experience is way worse. Every video I start has a circle and skips. But on free, when I wasn't paying for it, had no issue with it whatsoever.
Wow.
Yeah. It's just assholes.
Dude. Hilarious. Dude.
Anyways, that's been Marvel News of the Week. Here's an ad.
Your new multi-vendor marketplace, YouSellComics.com, offers a site exclusively for buying and selling of all things comics. Slabs, omnis, trades, and more. Sell for as low as 5% commission or 0 commission monthly tiers. Run your own auctions, unlimited bin listings. YouSellComics.com.